Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Francois and today we will be doing a 15-minute full body yoga routine. To start, you can sit comfortably in easy pose in the middle of your mat. Place your hands on your knees, breathing in and out through your nose. Extend your belly as you inhale. Pull in your navel as you exhale. We're going to take 10 breaths here. Okay, now place your right hand on your left knee. Reach over your head with your left arm, stretching your side body. Breathing normally in and out through your nose. On an exhale, switch sides. Left hand on your right knee, right hand reaching over your head, stretching your side. And exhale, switch sides. Right hand to your left knee, left hand reaching over your head. Staying on each side for 3 breaths. Switch sides, left hand to right knee, right arm reaching overhead. Now we're going to go at a little bit of a faster pace. You're going to exhale on the change, exhale to reach over your head. Inhale to swap, exhale, reach over. Inhale, change, exhale, reach. We're going to do this 10 times. 1 breath to stretch, 1 breath to change. Only breathing in and out through your nose. All right, come back upright. We're going to move into a tabletop position for cat-cow. You're going to inhale for cow, arching your back. Lift your chin with your mouth closed. Exhale for cat, rounding your back, bringing your chin towards your chest. Inhale for cow. Exhale through your nose for cat, rounding your back, bringing your chin towards your chest. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, rounding your back, chin towards your chest. Okay, come back to tabletop pose. Straighten your right leg, keeping your toes tucked. We're going to stretch our hamstrings by pushing our heels back, and then we're going to do reps. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do 10. All right, switch sides. Straighten your left leg, tuck your toes, pushing your heel towards the floor, pushing it forward again. So you're going to perform like a pulse or rocking motion, stretching your hamstring every time you're pushing your heel back. Do 10 reps, 5 more. Okay, come back to tabletop pose. From here, you're just going to walk your hands forward for an easy version of puppy pose, bringing your chest or your forward to the mat, stretching your upper back. Reaching your arms forward, opening your shoulders. We're going to stay here for 5 breaths. Come back into tabletop. Okay, tuck your toes, lift your knees off the mat, push into downward facing dog by pushing your hips back. Straighten your arms, pushing into the floor. Bend your knees, straighten your back. Bringing your heels towards the mat as close as you can, straightening your legs as much as you can while still keeping your back straight. Push into the floor. We're just going to stay here for 3 breaths. Okay, we're going to move into a low lunge. So you're going to lift your right leg, bend your knee, bring your knee to your chest, flex your foot, place it in between your hands. Bring that back knee to the mat. Reach your arms up for a crescent lunge. Stay here for 2 or 3 breaths. Then you're going to bring your right hand towards your right knee. Rest it on your knee. Reach overhead with your left arm, stretching the side of the body. Bring your arms back for crescent lunge. We're going to sit back next to our back foot. You can use your hands to support yourself. Get yourself positioned correctly with your hips squared. We're just going to sit here, breathe in and out through your nose, keeping your back straight. And then slowly reach your chest forward. You can walk your hands towards your front foot. Breathe in and out through your nose. Belly sucked in. You're going to push your chest forward, keeping your chin lifted. You will feel a stretch in your hamstrings and lower back. And come up, use your hands to support yourself. Come back into a low lunge. Tuck that back foot. Lift the front foot. Push back into downward facing dog. Just going to stay in downward facing dog for a few breaths. Stretching your hamstrings. Pushing your hands into the floor. Okay, inhale and roll your spine until you're in a high plank position. Bring your knees to the mat, chest to the mat, chin to the mat. From here, you're going to go lie flat on the mat. Lift your chest for cobra pose. Keeping your elbows tucked to your sides. Chin lifted. Breathing in and out through your nose. Okay, from here we're going to go into a child's pose with your toes tucked. So tuck your toes. Push your hips back into child's pose. Placing your forehead on the mat. Reach your hands forward, breathe in and out through your nose. From here, come up, lift your knees off the mat, push your hips back into downward facing dog. Okay, now we're going to do the left side. Lift your left leg, bend your knee, bring your knee towards your chest. As you lean forward, flex your foot and place your foot in between your hands. Bring the back knee towards the mat. Lift your hands for crescent lunge. Breathing in and out through your nose. Keeping your thighs and your abdominal muscles engaged. Bring your left hand to your left knee. Reach your right hand over, stretching your right side body. Okay, both hands up for crescent lunge. Sit back on the mat, using your hands to support yourself. Reposition yourself, making sure your hips are squared. Making sure that bent knee and ankle is comfortable. Straighten your back, breathe in and out through your nose. Start to lean forward, keeping your chest lifted. You can start to walk your hands towards your front foot. Try and keep your back as straight as possible while pushing your chest forward. We're going to stay for 3 breaths. Okay, you can use your hands to support yourself. Come back into crescent lunge position. Hands lifted. Bring them back to the mat. Tuck your back foot. Lift your front foot. Push your hips back into downward facing dog. We're just going to stay for 3 breaths. Pushing into the floor with your hands. Pushing your heels into the floor. Keeping your knees bent and your back straight. Roll your spine until you're in a high plank. Bring your knees towards the mat, chest to the mat, chin to the mat. Untuck your toes, lift into cobra pose, keeping your elbows tucked to your sides. Lift your chin, breathe in and out through your nose. We're going to stay here for 3 breaths. And come back down towards the mat. Tuck your toes. Push into a child's pose. Reaching your hands forward. Relaxing your chest towards the mat. Breathe in and out through your nose. From here, push into the mat with your hands. Lift your knees off the mat. Push into downward facing dog. Okay, push into the mat with your hands. Making sure to push your shoulders away from your ears. Bringing your heels towards the mat. Bending your knees as much as you need to keep your back straight. Breathe in and out through your nose, keeping your legs engaged. Roll your spine all the way to a high plank. Then we're going to go into a chaturanga, keeping your elbows tucked towards your side. Drop all the way down to the mat for Sphinx pose. Untuck your toes. Lift your chin. Take deep inhalations through your nose. Keeping your glutes and your quads engaged, your navel pulled in. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Okay, come back down towards the mat. Place your hands next to your shoulders. Push back into child's pose. Make a wide circle with your hands. bringing your hands to rest on your feet, completely relaxing your body, relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your head, relaxing your jaw. Take deep inhalations through your nose. Making sure to totally relax your shoulders. Slowly roll your spine to come back up into a seated position. Bring your hands to your knees. So our last stretch is going to be a neck stretch. Just going to make circles with our neck. Rolling your head from side to side. You can just make half circles. Keeping your chin close to your chest. Rolling your head from the left side to the right side. Keeping your navel pulled in. Your back straight. Breathing in and out through your nose. Come back to neutral and relax. Well, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it, and then I'll see you in our next workout.